We just recently completed our first playtest for Pend. We tried to be as objective as possible with the results and try to get actionable data from all the people coming in to play the game. So we kind of had a pretty formal approach to how we conducted the playtest. We had a pre-test because obviously it's a kind of an educational game. So we had a pre-test to get a baseline of their vocabulary. They then played the game for about 10 to 15 minutes. We had a post-test to then see if there was any learning, and then a survey and a short roundtable discussion. So it was interesting to see people play the game and see if their assumptions kind of matched what our expectations were going in. So we learned a lot of things that we need to improve, maybe the level, people get lost a little bit, things like that. But overall, people had fun with the game. They thought it was educational, even though the data so far hasn't shown that they're learning yet, but they're at least more confident, they've become more aware of the words, and it really was a valuable experience for us and gave us some real key things to improve on, and hopefully the next play test will give us even more information than that.
So I felt the Radiant Stadium where you fight the boss could look a bit more interesting, and so I did a sketch of these rings around the arena, and then I showed that to Emily. She suggested I read the story called The Gold Bug, which is about a man who uses a puzzle to find treasure. And so from there I drew out kind of a simple ring with this viewer thing with an icon. I showed that to her on Friday. I read the story over the weekend, and then that Monday we talked about it a bit more. And then the Tuesday after that, she sat down for a while to make the sentence. And then I remember getting in that Monday. We met that night or Wednesday to meet to go over some more. And she already had the sentence blocked out, and it would be these 3 rings, and that's how the mechanism works. And so after that, it pretty much just grew. So it was a collaborative effort, definitely between visual and design aspects.
Okay, so combat is actually much more challenging than you'd think it was, and we were actually warned by some of the industry professionals at Vertical Slice that it would be. But a couple of things that we have done to help it a lot were we sped up the animations, so it's a lot faster and smoother. That helped a lot. And then one of the key elements of combat that has been taking us a long while to get in was our dodge. And dodge was giving us a lot of trouble, like how it looked, how it reacted, how it felt. And the head of the art track, Brian, actually gave us some advice, and he just said go in and try to act out the animations. And then we talked to Rick, the head of production, to get some more feedback on technical specs of dodge. So we switched it from a physical to a teleportation, and that seems to have worked better. It gives us more freedom in what direction we can go, and is a nicer, smoother animation. So those are just some of the things that we've been doing to try to get our combat more engaging.